is My Story of Many Colors. Author as well is pages 172. Then there's the ISBN number, and the book reviewer is myself, Uche Nworah, Ph.D. So I start. As well as My Story of Many Colors is the compendium of the author's reflections on his professional encounters and near encounters with very prominent personalities in Nigeria in the course of his very eventful 30-year journey as a practicing journalist. The book draws the reader in with a beautifully designed cover, the name of the book, and text graphics, combined with the image of the author in his well-cut suit, I didn't say coat, plays with the reader's emotions and reminds of Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors. Any reference to that evergreen song immediately stops as one begins to sample the book, which has 34 short, straight to the point, easy to read chapters spread across 172 pages. The book's conversational style suggests that the author has not forgotten his tabloid roots. My Story of Many Colors opens with chapter 1 and chronicles the author's encounter in 2022 with other journalists, with Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who at the meeting, while responding to a question by the author on his penchant for identifying quality talents, gave credit to God. So we'll move quickly to the next. I'm going to skip some chapters because of time. The author takes us in chapters 8, 9, and 10 through his encounters with successful business entrepreneurs, such as Prince Julius Adeluyi of Julie Pharmacy, Dr. Michael Olawale Cole of Lagos Chamber of Commerce, and boardroom guru Dr. Michael Omoyari. We learned that philosophy is to think on paper and never to speak off the cuff. As my mind began to query the author's heavy concentration on the men folk, I wondered aloud if indeed he has an issue with Nigerian women, as none had featured in his wonderful profile so far. My fears were assuaged as I arrived at chapter 11 to read about the author's encounter with Madam FIRS, Ifa Komogi Okaro, who shared the importance of paying attention to details and being a reflective person. Okay, so let's quickly move on because of time. So I learned on chapters 32. The author shares his on page 32, he shares his experience from the COVID-19 era. We also had our own childhood and teenage crushes. The author shared the story of his in chapter 32. With all due respect and apologies to Mrs. Azuarize, who is in the hall today. But please, anyone who knows Judith Ezemba should ask her to get in touch with the author for old time's sake. On a note of finality, the book, My Story of Many Colors, concludes with chapter 34, a reminder to us all that not only do the rich also cry, but we should strive to live a life of gratitude, because just like the chapter's title, Wezoke, we say we all have our various challenges in life. Conclusion. In attempting to tell other people's stories, the author has actually told his own story in the book. The reader is left with the impression of a kind and hardworking man who loves his Rotary International, cherishes and appreciates friends. The book is really an inspirational one. But for some typographical errors, which of course we can ascribe to the famous printer's devil, I think I'll leave some of that, but the author will have to do work in the reprint. The book may have benefited from grouping the encounters into categories such as business, politics, etc. But again, Nigeria is a peculiar society, and with an unpredictable economy, everybody is everything, and having multiple streams of income is encouraged. In brackets, head also. The author could be forgiven for this. My Story of Many Colors is another wonderful outing by the irrepressible, hardworking, and intellectually mobile Azuarize, a man who continues to inspire us all with his chronicles of historical moments and personalities of our time through lenses of his interview subjects. I recommend the book to all. So quickly to move to the book. There will be soft copies of this I've sent to the author already. The second book